Hey YouTube, this is DVD of the Dead again. This time I'm doing my top 10 favorite sci-fi movies. Sci-fi is one of my favorite genres, and I own a lot of sci-fi movies, so I have all the ones on my list I own, so that's cool. And once again, I'm tagging everyone. Okay, number 10 is 12 Monkeys. I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, I think I enjoyed it more when I was more little. I don't know why, but I still like it now. I still think it's a really great movie, and this is, as you're watching right now, it's on my top 10 favorite sci-fi. So that's just letting you know that it's good. But yeah, this is a great movie, and I do love it. I hate to put it this low on my sci-fi movies, but it's great. It's great. Just check it out. Number 9, The Terminator. Some people may have this movie a little higher on their list, but I have it really low because I've already seen it so many fucking times. I've watched it like 3 billion times. Seriously. I have this movie on VHS. And this one time was my brother's favorite movie, and we would watch this damn movie non-stop. And gosh. But yeah, it's still a great movie though. I love it. I don't know if it's my brother's favorite movie anymore, but it is a great movie. And in some ways it's better than the second. But yeah, if you haven't watched Terminator, you're missing out on a great sci-fi movie. Okay, number 8 is the John Carpenter's The Thing. I really enjoyed this movie also because I don't know. I just thought it was really good. I thought it was really enjoyable and entertaining, and there was something going on the whole damn time. It was weird. I consider this a sci-fi horror, I guess. More of a sci-fi to me because it's not really that scary. It's more like gory than scary. But yeah, The Thing is a really awesome movie. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. I think it's a really great John Carpenter movie. Number 8, Terminator 2. Yeah, this isn't on my top 5 or not on my favorite sci-fi movies. I barely even like this better than the first one. If not, they're probably tied. I'm just putting this right here because I'm lazy. But yeah, Terminator 2 is a really great movie, and it is a good sci-fi movie. I really have nothing to say about it. I don't know why. I will say, T-1000, which is that guy, the Silver Surfer looking guy, he was a really great villain, and this is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Number 6. It's kind of fell down on my list because I watched it the other day and I'm like, whoa. Star Wars. Yeah, it's not on my top 5 favorite sci-fi movies, but it is still great and awesome, and I love it. I don't know. You know, if you've watched Star Wars, it's the same old story. It's still great though. I still love it. Star Wars is a classic, and if you haven't watched it, check it out. That's all I've been saying is if you haven't watched it, check it out. But yeah, this is a really great movie though. I really enjoy it. Alright, number 5, which just made my top 5 sci-fi movies, that's E.T. I want to put this number 1 because this movie is so good. I've loved it ever since I was a kid, and I don't know, every time I watch it, this is another one of those cheerful movies. Which I think the ending is kind of sad because, E.T. leaves the little boy, and I don't know. This is just a great movie. Take my word, it's a great movie. But AFI, they're the biggest dumbasses on the earth. Seriously, do they have an IQ of 30? First of all, they put A Clockwork Orange on the sci-fi list. That is not a sci-fi movie, and they put it number 4 and put E.T. over it. They said E.T. is better than A Clockwork Orange. Are you out of your mind? Hell no. I mean, E.T.'s a damn good movie, but shit, not better than A Clockwork Orange. And if A Clockwork Orange was a sci-fi, it would probably be better than all these movies that's on my list. So yeah, but anyway, E.T. is still a great movie. I still love it, but yeah. If you haven't watched it, go to hell, because everyone's seen that movie. Alright, number 4, which I've always loved this movie. This was on my top 10 at one point in time. That's Blade Runner. Sorry, it's like 1 a.m. or let me check the time. 3 a.m. actually. But yeah, Blade Runner. Oh, won't that get you thrilled? I can watch this movie. I've watched this movie 3 times in a row once, and so, I read this like comment on IMDb. Like, a lot of people say this movie drags. This movie drags? Are you kidding? This is like the perfect movie. Like, seriously, this is like the perfect sci-fi movie. If you haven't watched it, check it out right now, because it is a really great movie. It has a really great story, and if you haven't watched the movie before, it'll really be great for you to watch it for the first time. Because, like I said, when I watched it for the first time, it was on my top 10. I couldn't get over it. Ask my dad. But yeah, Blade Runner. Great movie. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Alright, number 3 is Back to the Future. I know this was my number 1, but it's not that this dropped, it's just that 2 others gained. And Back to the Future, you know, is a classic. It's always been one of my favorites, and Michael J. Fox is awesome. Marty McFly. Yeah, I like to call him Marty McFly, but he's awesome. Okay, number 2, The Day the Earth Stood Still, 1951. This is a really great movie, and they had no right remaking it. They remade it with Keanu Reeves, of all Alright, the only reason I want to see the remake, I don't even want to see it. I just want to skip it up and see Gord. That's all I want to see. I want to see how they was remastered Gord, I guess, like, since they have all this CGI technology now, see how they made Gord. I mean, it had to be cool. Gord, I mean, it's probably cooler than the original, but hey, Gord's an awesome character. Okay, last but not least, number 1, my favorite sci-fi movie of all time. Alright, 2001: A Space Odyssey. I knew this would sorta move up be my favorite sci-fi movie of all time, but I'll give AFI a break. They did have this number 1. But yeah, 2001: A Space Odyssey is a really great movie. Stanley Kubrick's second best movie. Yeah, but I really love 2001. After watching it 4 times, I pretty much get the whole thing, and I have a right to say this is my favorite sci-fi movie of all time. So yeah, I'm going to end the video right there. 2001: A Space Odyssey is amazing, and check it out. And peace out, YouTube.